Every single job I've ever interviewed for, I've gotten offered the position, some of them which I was definitely not qualified for, but I'm gonna give you guys my three biggest takeaways from the interview processes. First one, night before the interview, look up what their mission statement is and understand what their main objective as a company is. You gotta understand exactly how they make money and how they bring in revenue. And you also have to know how you're gonna be an integral part into bringing them in more revenue. Number two, reread the job description and really pay attention to all the buzzwords that they use when describing who they're looking for in the role. They're going to say something like they're looking for a hardworking, coachable, entrepreneurial minded person. And when you're in the interview, make sure that you're using every single one of these words to describe yourself. And if it's a job that you really, really want, make sure you go in and before you even submit the resume, go into your resume and like change up some of the words to apply some of those like buzzwords that they use in the job description. The third and most important part of the interview process is going to be the very end of the interview. Every interviewer is going to ask you the same question, which is, do you have any questions for me? Now, you're going to take this time to ask them maybe a couple general questions that you have about the company, a couple questions that you have about the role, and then you're always going to finish it off with, do you have any reservations as to why I wouldn't be a good fit for the company? Now, when you ask this question, it's going to go one of two ways. One, best case scenario, they're going to tell you that they don't have any reservations, that you're a fantastic fit, and that they'd like to bring you onto the team. And then you just ask them, cool, so where do we go from here? What are the next steps? Second case scenario is they're going to have some reservations as to why they think you wouldn't be a good fit. But in this time, they're going to tell you why they feel like you're not a good fit. And then this is your perfect time to overcome all of their objections and tell them exactly why you would be a good fit and essentially close them at the end of the interview process. And every single time I've done that and overcame their objections of why I wouldn't be a good fit, I was always eventually offered the position.